I'm sodium polyacrylate and I approve this message. Silly putty is easily molded by others, but eventually flattens out and can't stay committed to what it was molded to. It isn't transparent with its motives. America, do you want a president who isn't see-through? Anonymous sources even say silly putty has a glue-like smell that is off-putting. Silly putty claims that some of its intermolecular forces from the Elmer's glue are strong. Yet another case of politicians' lack of transparency. Silly putty's intermolecular forces are weak enough to allow flexibility and rotation of the bonds that hold the polymer together. Since it's LDF dominant in intermolecular forces, it is clear that silly putty is nothing but a weak polymer trying to ignore its dipole-dipole forces, which it has because of its polarity. Silly putty is no backbone. Is this the polymer you want to be your president? Silly putty can't handle the stress of leading our great nation. It's so bouncy, it often bounces right back to old, outdated policies. America, don't be silly. Vote sodium polyacrylate. Paid for by people for sodium polyacrylate.
I'm Silly Putty, and I approve this message. Sodium polyacrylate is a blue, liquidy, odorless, jiggly, sticky, drippy, slushy of a polymer. Many say to me, Silly Putty, don't you two have the same IMF? He has London dispersion forces and dipole-dipole forces just like you. Let me tell you something, America. Sodium polyacrylate has LDF because all polymers have LDF. Way to stand for something, sodium polyacrylate. And he has dipole-dipole forces because he's a polarizing individual. Me? I have LDF and dipole-dipole forces because I'm an American. Do not vote for that sticky, spineless sludge of a candidate. Support me, Silly Putty, at all the polls. Paid for by the Committee of Silly Putty.
I'm Slime, and I approve this message.
Drugs, crime, misread ARF direction. Latex is too busy bouncing around his golf course to protect America from any of it. Latex is too stubborn to be our next president. Washington insiders say it is so firm it will not mold to public or colleague opinion, which creates blockage in policy creation. Once molded, latex is incapable of changing its stance. Its complete lack of flexibility further shows its extreme inability to be bipartisan. Latex isn't transparent about its motives as president at all. Members of the cabinet have complained that the balloon-like smell prevents other countries from respecting us. Is America the kind of nation that doesn't deserve respect? Latex seems to think so. While latex is suspiciously great under pressure and never tears, one can't help but wonder how it got so firm. Is it because chaos follows latex everywhere it goes? Is it its LDF intermolecular forces? LDF is latex's only IMF due to its complete lack of polarity and hydrogen bonding to anything but carbon. America may never know why latex is so firm, but she does know that we should be scared to find out.
I'm Latex and I approve this message.
Courage, drive, backbone, all things slime doesn't have.
Some say it takes the shape of any container it's in. Any container.
Some may think slime is transparent because of how new it is to Washington, but we can see slightly right through it. America, do you want a politician jiggling and bouncing all over our enemies? Slime has London dispersion forces, but is also in the Green Party? How is this possible? What they don't want you to know is that all molecules have London dispersion forces. With how sticky slime is, how can we trust that he won't get us into some sticky situations? And its H-bonding intermolecular forces are a result of hydrogen atoms bonding to electronegative oxygen atoms. America, do you want to be polar? This November, say no to this sticky, slimy polymer. Paid for by Latex for America.